Los Angeles Angels trade Griffin Canning for Jorge Soler. So last season, Jorge Soler signed in the offseason with the San Francisco Giants, then traded to the Atlanta Braves at the Major League Trade Deadline, and now traded to the Los Angeles Angels. So traded 3 times within only a 3-4 month span. So last season for Soler, 21 home runs, 64 RBIs, 84 runs scored, a stolen base, a 241 average, and a 338 on base percentage. So Soler, we know, is a big-time power hitter. We saw a couple years ago with the Marlins, 36 and 75 that season. That got him a big contract. But now on his 4th team in 2 seasons here is Jorge Soler. And we know this Angel team needed some bats in the lineup with injuries and just playing a lot of young guys over the last couple seasons. So Jorge Soler, in terms of fantasy baseball, he's someone in the later rounds of your fantasy draft. If you need some power and RBIs, I would try to draft for a third outfield or utility spot, because I think it's a good landing spot in Los Angeles, good hitters ballpark, and they need someone in the middle of the lineup that could drive in runs and hit home runs. So that's a good landing spot for him. And Griffin Canning, a former top prospect in the system, this Los Angeles Angel team is traded to the Atlanta Braves, and Canning maybe could win a 5th spot in spring training for this Atlanta Brave team. Last season for Canning, it was a bad year once again. 171 and 2/3, 6-13 record. Your 30 Ks, a 5.19 ERA, a 1.40 WHIP, and 7 quality starts. A Spencer Strider, we know, is most likely going to be out at least the first half of the season for this Atlanta Brave team. In the back end of the rotation, there'll be an open spot, I believe, as well, with Griffin Canning competing for one in spring training. But in terms of fantasy baseball, he's not someone I would get, obviously, unless it's a late round flyer for Griffin Canning, where maybe you catch lightning in a bottle. And we've seen this Brave team over the last few seasons. Players come out of nowhere and pitch well. We saw it with Lopez last season, where he was a bullpen guy for many seasons, Ronaldo Lopez, and then he was a starter, and he was great in the first half of the year. And we've seen every season a prospect come up and pitch great. Schwalm back last year, Strider a few seasons ago. So they're trying to catch lightning in a bottle, is this Brave team with Canning, where we know their hitting is set, and that's why they gave up Soler. So Jorge Soler traded to the Los Angeles Angels, and we'll see if he can help this Angel team be a nice power option once again for fantasy owners entering the 2025 season.